So, Charlie Lawrence, welcome to Vilnius.
Yeah, thank you, man. Happy to be here. It's been, I've been here now over a week, so it's actually basically a week, so it's been good. So happy to be here.
And you have the world record for 50 miles. How much would you like to have the 100K record on Saturday?
Would love to have it. I mean, that's the, I said right after I broke that one, I was satisfied, I was happy, but also too, it's like, all right, what's next? And the next logical step was 100K. So that was kind of the big next circle that I had. And, we were chatting off camera, offline before this, where I won a world record as I get ready for world champs coming up in December. So, but right now it's the sole focus is going and getting just another world record. So, like I said, the biggest goal I've had since I broke the 50-mile world record.
Is your confidence your biggest strength? I
think so, for sure. I mean, and that's the thing too, and I could talk about this all day, where it's just like, I've gotten to the point with, in training and just, it's in my nature to be super confident, and just I'm confident in my work, confident in, everything I've done in this build to be able to go after, to get this record. And even, before that gun went off for the race at Tunnel Hill where I broke the 50-mile, I'd already broken it in my head, it's no different on Saturday, exactly the same, where it's just put it in my head tens of thousands of times, going and getting that record. So it's just, getting through, lap by lap, make sure I get my bottles down, and hopefully going and executing, and getting another one. So, yeah, definitely a lot of confidence, kind of carry that with me. Not afraid to show it, because just, I've fortunately backed it up to this point, so.
Yeah, let's see if you can do that on Saturday. You come from the marathon distance. Alexander Sorokin, who you unfortunately not will run with on Saturday, he comes from the other side of the spectrum, 24-hour running. What do you think makes the perfect 100K runner?
Oh man, I think it's a combination of both, right? For me, definitely coming from the marathon up, I think that gives me sort of an advantage, because I can change gears, and hopefully my mentality is, how do I make 100K pace feel as easy as possible? It's get faster at the marathon, faster like half marathon. And obviously even 50 miles relatively close to that. Obviously you have to have the engine. So my philosophy is, do as much aerobic work as needed, but don't really overdo it. So work on the rest of the things that make you faster. And that's track sessions, quicker tempos, VO2 max work, 5K sessions even. I think that kind of gives you that perfect blend where, I still run, it goes to kilometers, I guess 240, 250 kilometers a week, about 150 miles a week was where I peaked at, but nowhere near like what Alexander does. But that's what he needs for the 12-hour, 24, 48-hour. For me, we'll see where my range goes to. I'd probably like to take a stab at the 100-mile at some point. I don't know if I'll ever go farther. At that point, then I'll probably have to come from kind of his angle, where go a little more mileage aggressive versus the track and speed work. But it's that fine balance between the two. So.
Yeah, it's a great point to meet at 100K. Now that Alexander will not be running on Saturday, I know you love competing, but when you did your 50 miles world record, you had to do it on your own to the most bit. How much of a difference does it make when you have other runners to compete against?
A ton. I mean, me, I'm confident enough in the work I've done just in training. I can go in Boulder at 1,600 meters altitude, 5,500 feet, and go run 5:30, 5:40 pace for 50K, very easily on my own. So definitely have confidence from that. But obviously, like you touched on it, the competition, the main reason I was here was to race Alexander, and hopefully, compete with him to push each other to go chase his record. So, it's a mix. So I guess to answer it though, it's competition is always kind of the number one driver, but also too, knowing and being confident in the work that I have behind me, that I can go do it solo. So, and my mentality is, I did it for the 50-mile, so I can do it again. It's just an extra, 12 and a half, or 12 miles basically, so an extra 20K.
Yeah, it sounds easy. And you're a professional runner. It's not so many ultra runners who are able to live on running. How much does that mean for your ability to actually fulfill your potential as a runner?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I I get paid to do the sport I love. It's like a childhood dream. I remember just even asking my mom in middle school, "Mom, do you think I'll be good enough to try for the Olympics or be a professional runner?" And she's like, "Oh, we'll just we'll see. It takes a lot of work." And she had no idea. I love my mom dearly. She just didn't. You don't quite get how good you have to be. But it's awesome. I mean, I'm literally living the dream. I'm here talking to you. I've been hanging out here for a week, training, laying low, getting used to the time change, training on the course. and getting paid to do it, you know, like it's a dream come true, dude. And obviously, you know, with running fast, breaking records comes extra cash. So, you know, you never say no to that. And I mean, it's awesome. Can't only beat it. So I'm not getting rich by my wildest dreams, but I'm able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and train. So can't ask for more than that, really.
Let's hope you will have that confidence also after the race on Saturday. Most of good luck.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.